MainSmart consists of four primary parts: work orders, preventive maintenance, equipment failure, and inventory and purchasing. Any of these four parts may be used alone or in conjunction with any combination of the other parts of the program. I'll demonstrate work orders first. Going to the work order data entry screen, we see all of our work orders listed in the data grid. This is where you would enter new work orders, edit work orders, and print work orders. Here's an example of a work order print preview. From the work order screen, you could do all of your preventive maintenance, or if you'd like, you can use MainSmart's unique calendar-based preventive maintenance screen. This screen lists each equipment, task, interval, and assignment as a separate record. This is necessary for integrating the preventive maintenance part of MainSmart into the reliability analysis part of the program. Again, this part of the program may be used, or you can delay using it until you're ready. Either way, the program doesn't care. This screen is fairly easy to use because you can close out many work orders at once, or preventive maintenance work orders, I should say. You can also link parts, which will be automatically used and linked to the preventive maintenance instance. This ties the PM back to the equipment item, who used the part, and so on. Ultimately, all four parts of the program tie back to the equipment item. This gives you the ability to determine what it costs to own each equipment item. Okay, let's just take a quick look at a PM list. Just so you can see the difference between the PM list and the work order. This will include unlimited details per record, and you can also link parts to the PMs just like you can with the work orders. Here's a parts list. Okay, so this is more of a list-based format. Alright, we also have equipment failure data entry and analysis. I'll go to the analysis screen. And this lists all of my equipment breakdowns. Of course, all this is configurable by you. All the causes you can set up. This data may be analyzed in any number of different ways. For example, I could obtain a three-dimensional data set where I want to look at breakdown time by the line compared to the day of the week, and it generates a data set for me. For example, this donut packaging line has 11 minutes of downtime, and then we can chart it and import it directly to Excel. See if I can reduce the size of this so it'll fit our screen here. Okay. Alright, so this is the equipment failure section of the program. This data is also used to calculate OEE, or overall equipment effectiveness, as well as reliability analysis. Another thing you can do with this data is you can import it into our OLAP tool. OLAP is an acronym for Online Analytical Processing. And there's actually another video on our Downloads and Videos page that describes this further, but I'll just do a quick example just to show you how you could use the downtime. And we have 3 components of downtime. I'll go ahead and put a couple of them in there. In this case, what we've done, we've created a data set that lists the equipment, the failure causes, and how many minutes for each of these failure causes. And this can be arranged in a number of different ways. We could also drag the operator shift down here if we want to look at that. Now that's become a heading as well. And there's pretty much unlimited filtering capability here as well. While all this is going on, MainSmart is also creating a chart for us in the background. So let's compare technician shift to operator shift and look at our chart that's being built. Of course, you can make this chart pretty busy if you want by adding a lot of data. And under each of these result cells is the records that compose this result. Okay. So that's your OLAP. The OLAP will also export directly out to Excel. And I'm just using this OLAP demonstration to demonstrate actually the downtime part of the program. That's what this video is about. Lastly, we have the inventory and purchasing part of the program, our raw inventory. Very comprehensive. We can also add unlimited file attachments. We have open fields that you can name. In this case, we've named them manufacturer name, OEM part number, etc. But you can name these whatever you want. So these are really open. There are quite a few tools in inventory. For example, physical inventory variance audit capability. It's built into the program. There's quite a bit of reporting. The other part of the inventory and purchasing, of course, is the purchasing part of the program. With MainSmart, you can control purchasing security to make it very secure, or you can give all the roles of purchasing to one user. It's entirely up to you. We can create requisitions, requests for quotes, approve line item purchase requisitions, release those to a buyer, and then ultimately create a purchase order. And I'll just do a quick example of what a purchase order looks like. Then the purchase order may be printed, faxed, or emailed to a vendor directly. Once the parts are received, they become part of stock automatically. And as with most parts of the program, you can unreceive or undo just about anything you do in the program. So there are your 4 parts of MainSmart.